Welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the San Francisco Giants and the Sacramento River Cats. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. Getting the nod in this one, Mason Black.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters have a hard time staying back.
Ready to go now? And digging in for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And ball one. Next offering is in for a strike. Hit in the air, right field. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
In the air, left side. Meckler sizes this one up. He's got it, and there's two away. There's Elliot Ramos. That one's in there. That's strike one. 2 out, space is empty. The pitch. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. End of a half inning of play. No score. Back here with my pal Siggy, and pitching here today, Logan Webb. Chris, how about a scouting report?
This guy has a ton of respect from his own teammates, Boone. He's the type of guy, if he's not having a good day, he'll go out there and just wear it. No matter what happens, his starts tend to be less demanding on the bullpen.
Digging in, Grant McCray. And the pitch. And a foul ball. Ripped to short. And a quick out number one. Take a look at the lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Next one is off the plate, and it's 1-1. Fly ball down the line. Yastrzemski puts it away, and there's 2 down. And now it's going to be David VR. bounces to the pitcher covering the bag. That's the inning. End of one, and we're still scoreless. And we're back. Second inning set to go. The batter will be Michael Conforto. Black back to work. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. And that's off the inside edge. 1-1. Just missed. That one misses, and now 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swing, and that ball smashed down the line. And there's one down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Here's Matt Chapman. Strikes through that one. 0-1.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he gets wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
1 out, bases empty. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Goes down looking. Next up, it's the first-year shortstop, Tyler Fitzgerald. And for a strike, it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
No score here in the second. Fastball for a strike.
That's excellent location on a fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Giants go in order. Giants go down quietly. We go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. And now the first baseman, Trenton Brooks. And the right-hander back to work. Splits the plate, and that is strike one.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
Breaking ball drops in for a strike. Line drive to short and caught.
That at-bat is a positive sign, even though it doesn't feel like it. You hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes the defender is there to make a play.
Tyrell Estrada to the plate. First pitch misses.
Count 1-0.
One down, base is empty. Check swing, no appeal. And a swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
That's down and in. the string on the changeup.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more. His timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And now the DH. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. On the ground is short. He is safe, and that was bang bang at first.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and get down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
Here's the catcher to hit, Blake Sable. First pitch, and he just misses.
0-1, no strike.
Two outs. And another ball.
Ball 2.
Next offering is in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
And the righty deals. That's a little bit low. Casey Schmidt in the on-deck circle. Here comes a pitch. On the ground to third. The throw to first. Inning over. One hit, one left. We played 2 full. We're tied, 0-0. Well, here we go, top of the third, scoreless game. And now the catcher comes up to him, Patrick Bailey. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Chop to the right side, Brooks. And he takes it himself for the out. Mike Yastrzemski up here. Mike Yastrzemski, originally drafted by the Orioles, 14th round out of Vanderbilt in 2013. The Giants got him in March of 2019. And San Francisco's really where he got a shot to play. Left-hand batter waits.
Oh, that's out.
On the ground, and foul ball. One down, base is empty. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time. In the air, out to center. McCray falls it in, 2 away. Now Marco Luciano. Luciano, 22 years old. Usually a shortstop, but today he's starting at second base. Ground ball, left side. And that is that. 9 straight retired here to start the game. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here is Casey Schmidt. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. And the first pitch misses for ball one. To the right side. And that chance handle. Whips it to first on the run. On target. He got it. Nice play. So digging in, Wade Meckler. And the first pitch misses for ball one. On the ground, right side. On the run, throw to first. And a couple of quick outs. So the batting order turns over. And the batter now, Grant McCray. 0 for 1 so far. And that drops in for a strike. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And the right-hander deals. And down on strikes. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. On to the fourth, still scoreless. As we go to the top of the fourth, and now, Jung-Hoo Lee. Here's some fun facts about Jung-Hoo Lee. You look at the fact that he wears number 51. Not a shocker, but his favorite player growing up, Ichiro Suzuki. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. One of the other aspects of Jung-Hoo Lee's bio, he was actually drafted as a shortstop, now an outfielder. But he grew up right-handed, and his dad was the one that made him switch hit. Right side. Matos makes the grab, and there's one down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
So here's Wade down. He's 0 for 1. Mentioned Lee's dad, Jung-Hung Lee. He was a legend over in both the KBO and in Japan. These two are the only father-son combo to have played in the World Baseball Classic. That's kind of cool. That's outside. And the count is 2-0. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. And another ball.
There's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Righty to the plate. Down front, pulls that one foul. Now it's 3-2. And a pitch. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Dealing for the wall, makes the catch in foul ground.
That was a good, hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Bounce to the left side, and it goes just foul. Fastball for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at-bat.
2 outs. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And a pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Giants are down 1-2-3. And we're still knotted at 0. And we're back. Bottom of the fourth. Now at the plate, Luis Montos. Webb back to work. Strike one.
0-1 to count.
Back in the zone and a cold strike. The line of the pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Yeah, with 2 strikes here, you really want to miss outside the zone with that breaking ball.
Struck him out swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
You know, that high-four-seam fastball becomes such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
Reads in there, and it's 1-1. Swing and a ball hammered left field. And that one hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. Oh, the throw is over his head.
Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
And here's the first baseman, Trenton Brooks. He's 0 for 1. First pitch just misses. High fly ball out to center field. Gets under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Now there's 2 away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Now here is Tyrell Estrada. Went down on strikes his first time through. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. It usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That's inside. The other way, he gets to it with a slide. Got him. Nice play, and that may have saved a run. So 1 hit is all they get. We've played 4. We're tied, 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Michael Conforto will climb in. And he deals. Ball on there.
Well, these Giants, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt. It's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
That one misses, and now 3-0.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Top of the zone for a strike. And the count is 3-1. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with a free pass.
Matt Chapman up to the plate now. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Outside low. Ball one.
Going to lay off that pitch down.
The Giants yet to pick up a hit here. That one drifts inside.
Oh, it looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
The hitters count the 2-0. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Two down. There's one.
On this count, runner not going for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Bo.
Tyler Fitzgerald on deck for San Francisco. And a pitch. High fly ball, shallow right field. Under it. Makes the grab, and there's one down.
Up next,
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Tyler Fitzgerald. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That misses the zone. 1-0.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play. Minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
On the ground to the left. And that's just foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
At the belt and fires.
ball in.
In the air, left field. And makes the grab. And there's two down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Patrick Bailey. That's in there. That's strike one. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. And we're at the top of the fifth. Next offer is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Kicks and fires. Handling here as he fouls it away. The pitch. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Wow, he got a little mistake right there. Two
outs. In the air, out towards left center. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And that is that. One left for San Francisco, and we are still scoreless. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's the DH, number 59. The right-hander back to work. And a foul ball.
Well, these players need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
And looking for the K. Next to him, Blake Sable. Grounded out his first time up. Inside, just missed. All tied up, last half of inning number 5. That's a strike, and they count 1-1.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
The 1-1. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Now a chance for Casey Schmidt. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. And he pumps it a strike.
0-1.
Not close with that one. And the count even 1-1. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball inside.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Ramos makes the play, and that'll do it. 6th inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. All set for the top of the 6th. And now the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. The line of the pitch. That ball to the right fielder.
Count 1-0.
Fastball for a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. And they slide in front in the 6th. It's 1-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Here's the second baseman, Marco Luciano. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Kicks and deals. That one fouled off.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Next offering is in for a strike. Slider misses outside. The pitch. And that's too high, ball 4. Back to the leadoff spot of the Giants lineup. Joe Hooley, the next Giant to hit. Lee goes 6'1", 190 pounds, and he's a native of South Korea. The 1-0.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The pitch. Check swing, no appeal, and it's 3-0. Runner at first with no outs here. And there's the automatic. And the 3-1. Foul off, he was late.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
The pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Lead runner around second, and they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right now. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Runners on the corners with one gone. And up next for the Giants, Elliot Ramos, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Slice to right, and that's a base hit. Here's the throw, but it's a fly.
Well, there you go, the RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. 2 on, 1 out, and here is Michael Conforto. Just missed. Pitch is in there, and it's 1-1. Action in the pen down there. Eric Miller appears to be getting ready, and I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Number 76, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Left-hand hitter waits. Breaking ball inside, and the count is even 2-2. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Usually you're going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Chapman up to the plate for the third time as he looks at one down low. Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
2 on, 2 outs. In there at the knees for a strike. And that one in the air center field. Settles under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. 5.5 innings complete, and the no-hitter is no more. San Francisco leads this one 2-0. So up next, William Meckler.
No left.
And here it comes. Fastball catches the corner at the knees.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now one away.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. With 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
And now on Grant McCray. The wind of the pitch. And a good eye there. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Hit hard on the ground is short. On to first. And a couple of quick outs. At the plate, Luis Matos.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
The flip to the pitcher covering. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. The Giants lead it 2-0. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Eric Miller.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And here is Tyler Fitzgerald. The pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
The shortstop takes the ball. And a pitch. Late on that fastball.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
At the belt and fires. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. game. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Now here is Patrick Bailey. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
Count 1-0.
And a pitch. Wouldn't chase that time.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. 2 down. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. He had a big swing back in the 6th. The solo shot that figures into this game in a pretty big way right now.
Yeah, that was a big swing of the bat, and he's going to be looking for more, trying to add on to this lead right here.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And he deals. Ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Lifted in the air, right field. Matos has a beat on it and puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 7th inning stretch time. Giants on top 2-0. And we're back. And here is David VR.
These fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
And the right-hander back to work. Foul ball there. And the righty deals. Good eye on that spot. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Taylor Rogers, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Rogers also getting ready. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Good changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. And they're on the board. It's 2-1.
That's exactly what this crowd wanted to see in this spot. He blasted that pitch. So many times a sinker inside is a foul ball off the ankle for the batter. But that time he did a really nice job of staying inside the pitch and getting through it.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Trenton Brooks. First offering and it just misses.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Well, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
And another ball. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Base hit into right center.
this game, so great job there, stepping up to the challenge. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Logan Webb won't go any further, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. New arm for the Giants, Sean Jelly.
This relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
So digging in, Tyro Estrada. Down the middle for Estrada, and it's 0-1. With the go-ahead run at the plate, near the bottom of the 7th.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stand at the double play right here.
And a pitch.
1 ball.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself in the scoring position.
And there's a hit. We're back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
That's not 30 hits in a row for the offense. You can hear the phrase short to long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
And fouled off. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike. So the tying run at second. Hard hit, base hit. Will comes back in. The tying run stops at third with nobody out.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Now a great opportunity to at least tie up this game with something like a sac fly or an error in the infield, but another hit to the outfield could absolutely end it.
Next to hit, Blake Sable. Right-handed reliever. And one finds the zone. And it's 0-2.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Hit weakly on the ground. There's one. And a run scores on the double play.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play's kind of a rally killer.
So 2 down now, and here is Casey Schmidt. And a foul ball left side. Two down, go ahead run in scoring position. That one inside, and it's a ball and a strike. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. But they They score twice and even it up late. We look ahead to inning number 8. We are tied 2-2. Back now is going to be a pinch hitter to lead off. Brett Wisely.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Miller back to work. Just missed. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. And now they're out front. It's 3-2. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
So up next, Jung Hoo Lee, 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. First pitch misses.
0-1, no strike.
Kicks and fires.
Hey. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed. Just missed. Nobody on, nobody out, and we're at the top of the 8th. The pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Stays alive. And a pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Here's a swing and a drive. That's back. To the warning track, makes the catch.
I thought that was a no-doubter. Like the wind was holding that in this ball club.
Now the number 2 hitter, Lamont Wade Jr. There's a strike. That keeps the corner. Next offering way off the plate. One down, base is empty. Chases in the dirt, slider there. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
You often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
And up next for San Francisco, Elliot Ramos. Slider misses outside. 2 outs. And it's fouled away. Base hit center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Next will be the Giants DH, Michael Conforto. A strikeout and a walk. Fastball for a strike. Next offer is in for a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 8th coming up. Giants out front here, 3-2. So remaining in the game defensively, Brett Nicely. He entered the game to pinch hit and now man second base. So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Taylor Rogers.
These are the spots where relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
As the lefty gets to work, Nectar in the box now, takes strike 1. Action in the San Francisco bullpen, number 74. The closer is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Beck getting loose as well. The pitch. That one pulled foul.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
The pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down on any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
So the lineup flips over, and now Grant McCray. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. He decides to eat it, and he reaches safely.
Wastes no time there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
So digging in, Luis Matos. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. First pitch just misses.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
That misses the zone. Ball 2.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
That's a strike, and it's 2-1. Step off throw to first. Back in there standing.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
Next pitch is outside.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag and get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Trying to hold a one-run lead through the bottom half of the 8th inning. Three and two. Payoff pitch. To short, could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. And that's 2.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Number 76.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where the bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, one-run game. And here is Matt Chapman. The pitch. Misses inside, and that is ball 1. Righty to the plate. Chapman gets a piece there. And a 1-1. Fastball for a strike. And another ball. The 2-2. And that one is lifted in the air. McCray makes a nice running catch.
Up next, the shortstop,
Tyler Fitzgerald now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Taps softly to the right side. Gets it to first. Play is made, 2 out.
Now back.
Here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Here's a strike, 95 of that one. Activity in the bullpen. Colton Ingram up and throwing. Tank, the right-hander, also getting loose. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1, 2, 3. Nothing across here this half. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. San Francisco leads this one 3-2. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, number 74. He has a great slider with tons of movement. So digging in, David VR. He's already homered in this game. And a pitch. Ripped into center, base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, that have a lot of pressure are riding on it. So really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you can get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And now the first baseman, Trenton Brooks. Gets the bunt down the right side. On a second to get one, and that's all they'll get.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
He's 2 outs away. And the batter will be the shortstop, Tyro Estrada. 1 for 3. On the ground, right side. Dive, and he's got it. From his knees, the throw. On the money, nice play.
Oh, man, great diving play over there to prevent the winning run from reaching base. Here in the 9th inning, that's absolutely huge. You love to see that kind of play made in big moments by the defense.
Now it's going to be number 59. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. So the tying run at second. Sends it to center, and this should be it. He's got it. And the Giants strand the tying run on base to win it.
That looked like the pitcher was getting into a little trouble there, but quickly brought out a pitch that isn't what most hitters are looking for with that great velocity, but it was really good movement on the changeup and a nice win today.
A 3-2 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaumburg. Thanks for joining us.
First for the victorious Giants, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They led 4 runners on base. For the River Cats, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They led 5 runners on base. Time ball, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.